don't worry, okay? Actually, you are in the right place. You are in the right place, and congratulations for being here. You are starting a very promising career. It's a very promising area. A lot of companies are requiring people that know Power BI, that work with Power BI, and of course, that are experts in Power BI. And do not be afraid of learning new things, okay? That's how you can grow in your job, by doing things other people don't do. And Power BI, for now, is starting on companies, not all companies use, right? Most of them use Excel, other tools, and so on. And Power BI is going to be a game changer for the companies as well. Okay, let's go. Let's start our theory first, okay, with the basics. Let me ask you some things like this. I will put some questions here. First, what is Power BI and business intelligence? Power BI is a tool for Microsoft to create analysis, right? Data analysis. And BI is from business intelligence, which is a process for collecting, analyzing, and monitoring information that you want to compare, you want to track in your company, to track your KPIs, your measures, your metrics, and so on, okay? The main goal for a BI project is to help you, to guide you, to take better decisions, to gain insights about your business and take better decisions, right? That's the main goal. Power BI is from Microsoft, right? And in what areas can I use Power BI? For this, let me show you some examples of dashboards. So these are some dashboards that I published on the Power BI Cloud, on the Power BI service. And actually, there is no restriction for any area in order to apply Power BI, in order to use Power BI. If you have data, then you can and you should use Power BI. Sales, human resources, logistics, production, engineering, medical units, there is no restriction at all, okay? So do not worry if you only see dashboards for finance or for sales. This does not mean that it works only for those areas. Those areas are the most common areas, right? Every single company has a financial area, finance people, and sales people. That's why you see this most of the times. So for example, this one is from my complete course. Let me go here, okay? And it's a very nice dashboard. Let me just put it right there. A very nice dashboard, of course. All of them are fully interactive. So for example, this is for tracking KPIs, indicators for a food supplement company called Heavy Power Nutrition. So for example, they sell whey protein. If I want to compare, if I want to see all sales for whey protein, I can click on the bar and, for example, drill through to the sales, to the details of the sales. What else? I can make some cross-filtering, right? Let me go back. By clicking on this value for North America, and also if I had the control button, I could make cross-filtering for 2 or more visuals. Let me show you another one. This is for logistics. This is tracking the fleet. It's a fleet management dashboard. Gross revenue over time, quantity freights, goods value for goods. Also, I can change pages like this with buttons. Okay, fleet costs. We have also analysis for our trucks in here, and so on. Another one for human resources. Number of employees, number of hires we made, resignations, the turnover rate, and we can make some very nice, we can use some very nice features like this. For example, if I click on this button, it shows all information for hiring. If I go back and click on this button, for example, then only information about resignations. So we are using buttons to change page, to change also the visualizations we have. Another one, sales versus target. Very nice as well. That I can make some what if analysis as well for the unit cost, for example, or unit price. Let's suppose my products have a higher unit price. Oh, I come closer to the target. So I had to go to increase the unit price by 40%, for example, in order to pass our target, to achieve our target. This visual is very nice. It's called decomposition tree, where you can go drilling down. You can drill down to any of your categories, your attributes. Okay. Another one for finance. This is also a financial dashboard with a cash flow statement here. Let me change. A cash flow statement like that. And this one was built by my students in Brazil, okay, during a boot camp we did a few months ago. I like this a lot. Let's see. This is the same company from our first example, Heavy Power Nutrition. I'll talk more about this company, about these dashboards, and about my students, the dashboards that my students built on Thursday. Okay, on Thursday, I'll show more examples of this. Or, let's say you want to download and install in a manual way, by another approach. Then you can go right here. And then you select your language and your version for 64 or 32 bits. Very, very easy to download, very easy to install. Just next, 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 you're done. And it's 100% free. It's completely free to download and install Power BI. So that's the next question, right? Let me see. How much is Power BI? It's free. It's always free for everything? No, of course not. So there is, let me put this way. You have to pay a pro license, which is $10, $9.9, okay? By month, by user, when and only when you need to share reports on the cloud in a safe way. What is a safe way? A safe way is when you share a report, like this, for example. Let me go back to the cloud, to the service. When I say Power BI service, Power BI online, or cloud, they are the same thing. It's a web page. It's when your report is on the cloud, is on the Microsoft servers. Okay, so this is on the web. This report is on the web, and then I can access with my mobile phone or in any device that has connection to the internet. So when I am on the web like this, okay, and I want to share this with my colleagues in a safe way, then I have to pay $10 a month. Myself and my colleagues as well. But there's a way to share in a not safe way, in a public way. When you go to this button, share, embed report, and then publish to web. Be aware that when you do this, your report is going to be public, as it says, right? So it's going to be public, and anyone with the URL, with the link, can access the report without asking for credentials. This is the only way a free license, a free user, can share some reports, can share any report. Nice. During this week, we're not going to talk too much about the service. We're going to talk about creating the dashboard. So before publishing, okay? Before publishing is our scope here during this week. Let me close all of this. Okay. And I think that's it. Okay. Let's talk now about a very common question, very important one, which is Excel versus Power BI. Which one is better? None of them. Actually, both. Both of them, they work in different ways for different purposes. But, for example, you cannot input values in a cell in Power BI. Power BI is not a report-based tool. Okay, so Excel is a report-based tool. So what's the main advantage of Excel? It's simple to use. You can input values. You can work with spreadsheets, right? You can build even systems. You can build, some companies use Excel for ERP. But there is a cons here. The cons are that you have to do too many copy and paste techniques, too many manual work sometimes, right? If you build a report in an Excel file and you want to build another report in whatever, another report, you have to repeat lots and lots of transformations and so on. On the other hand, Power